Hi there, how you doing? I was going to nip out today with the little Nikon 8400. I still haven't done a proper video. Every time I've gone to, I've either run out of time, it's been awful, I haven't felt well, loads and loads of reasons. Today, unfortunately, it's raining at the moment. It's not a very nice day out there. But one thing I do need to get on with is to tidy my little cupboard where I keep my photography gear. It's an absolute bloody mess, and I need to get that sorted. So I thought I'd show you, hopefully, the transformation. So this is it. It's nothing glamorous. It's just one section of a built-in wardrobe in our spare room. All my gear just gets chucked in here. I've got a little bit of a work surface I put in there to put my laptop on, camera stuff everywhere. In actual fact, most of what I've got isn't in this cupboard, so I just need to get this all sorted out and have a tidy up and see whether we can make some improvements. So let's get stuck in. So this is where it all started, really. This camera here, it isn't the exact one that I had, but my uncle gave me a Miranda Sensor X 1966 model, which is the same year I was born. I bought this one off eBay for about £8, but yeah, I've got a couple of those Mirandas. I don't use them much nowadays, but I've kept them because I may have a wander back into film photography again at some stage. There's my FZ200. It doesn't, I mean, you've probably seen on the videos, it stopped taking photos some time ago, but I still use it for video. It's still quite good for video. Little Miranda 35 AF autofocus, 35mm film camera. I did a video on that one a little while back. If you haven't seen it, pop back and have a look. And I've got just a few old point and shoots up here that I thought I will keep just in case later on the grandkids wanted to have a little dabble with film cameras. You never know. Or alternatively, if not, I'll throw them away at some stage. A couple of lenses at the back there. I haven't used these for donkey's years, but the one in the case is actually a 135 f2.8 Miranda lens for these two. So that's where we go. I've got some more cameras to put up there in a minute, which I will do so, but we're just starting to have a little tidy up. Okay, so this is where we're at. I've got all the cameras up here. There's my 40D, Lumix FZ 300 or 330, and the little Nikon 8400. Yeah, so all the cameras are up there. I've made another little shelf out of some scrap pallet wood I had in the garage, just really to put the chargers on. So I'm going to have all my batteries and chargers on here, and then it gives me a little room underneath to stow stuff away. Yeah, so we're starting to make progress. Still quite a bit to do, but I'll do a bit more and I'll show you in a sec. So there we are, all finished. It looks so much better. I can actually find things now. So all of the cameras are up here. As you can see, I don't have a lot of cameras, and what I do have is fairly inexpensive. I think the Lumix, this one here, is the one that cost me the most money. All the rest are sort of fairly cheap. And I'll explain the piece of wood here in a moment. But yeah, I'm a great believer that you don't need to spend a fortune on cameras to enjoy photography, or indeed get some decent photos, come to that. So, the piece of wood, if you look under there, there's a little bracket, and if you move the wood to the other side of the bracket, and then I can place my phone then on the top of the piece of wood, and it's ideal then for doing some overhead videos. I've got a couple of overhead videos I need to do on one of my other channels, and this will be the ideal setup for it. So that's the reason for the piece of wood. When I'm not using it, it sits that side of the bracket. just to hold it up out of the way. My little photo tile of, I took this image a few years back now. This is of one of the neighbour's cats. He was sitting on my fence. Beautiful looking cat, and I thought, oh, that'll make a great black and white image. And I occasionally get some free photos printed, and they keep saying to me about, would you like a free photo tile? So I thought, oh, I'll give it a go. So I've now found a home for my little photo tile. And down the bottom here, I've made up another little shelf which holds all of the chargers. So I've got all my battery chargers here. There's my little SJ cam. I haven't used that for ages actually, but it's quite a fun little action camera, inexpensive. An old Praktica camera that doesn't work, but I had this old M42 lens kicking around, so I thought, well, I'll stick it on the front of there. And if nothing else, it's just something nice to look at while I'm sat at the desk. Also have my Canon 28 to 105mm lens. On the top there is my reversing ring, and underneath it is the I've got a Canon M42 to EOS adapter, so I can put old vintage lenses on my Canon. Video light, puffer, my little printer, my little what they call thermal printer, that's the thing. Hard drive under there, and a battery, you know, one of these little battery storage device thingies. There's my laptop. Oh, there was my cup of coffee. That's very nice, just had that. But yeah, as you can see, a great improvement, well worth a little bit of effort. Hasn't cost me anything to do this. Old bit of pallet wood to make my little shelf there, and everything's tidy and accessible. I can actually find things now. Brilliant. Thanks for joining me, guys. See you again very soon. Bye bye.